What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Get ready, because today we are diving into something absolutely insane. I'm talking about secret passages, hidden rooms, entrances to places you're not supposed to know about. We're going on a global hunt for the top 10 most mysterious, bizarre, and mind-blowing trapdoors ever discovered. You literally won't believe what's hiding right under people's feet. From haunted vaults to ancient tombs protected by deadly secrets, these aren't just simple doors in the floor, they are gateways to another world. Before we jump in, I have a challenge for you. Go down to the comments right now and let me know if you've ever seen a real trapdoor in your life. Alright, let's get into this. Kicking things off at number 10, we are heading to San Jose, California, to a place that is legitimately one of the weirdest houses on planet Earth, the Winchester Mystery House. This place is huge. It was built by Sarah Winchester. After her husband and child died, a psychic told her she was haunted by the spirits of everyone killed by Winchester rifles. Keep building the house 24/7 for 38 years. The goal was to confuse ghosts. The result is an architectural nightmare. Stairs that lead into the ceiling doors that open onto a two-story drop windows that look into other rooms. And of course, trapdoors. Sarah installed them all over the mansion specifically to trap and confuse spirits. One famous trapdoor is in the seance room floor, a small, unassuming square in the floorboards. Legend says she used the room to talk to good spirits who gave her architectural advice, all driven by one woman's fear and her elaborate plan to use architecture as a weapon against the afterlife. Trapdoors were part of her spiritual defense system. For number 9, we're going underground, way underground, beneath the romantic streets of Paris. We're talking about the Paris Catacombs, a massive network of tunnels holding the remains of over 6 million people. While there is an official public entrance, there's a whole other world down there accessed by secret entrances, many of which are hidden trapdoors scattered across the city. These aren't for tourists, they're used by a subculture of urban explorers known as cataphiles. These cataphiles are masters of secrecy. They find and use hidden manholes in the middle of streets, concealed panels in the basements of old buildings, and literal trapdoors in cellars that lead directly into the forbidden, unmapped sections of the catacombs, all to reach secret cinemas, art galleries, and party rooms they've built themselves. Coming in at number 8, we're diving into a world of books and secrets, one of the most beautiful libraries on Earth. We're in Prague at the Clementinum Library. Stunning Baroque architecture, rare globes, ceiling frescoes that will blow your mind. Hidden within this temple of literature is a trapdoor that leads to something truly amazing. While working in a lesser-used section of the library, workers discovered a cleverly disguised trapdoor hidden beneath a section of ornate wooden flooring. When they finally managed to pry it open, they found a dusty stone staircase spiraling down into darkness. At the bottom was a small, climate-controlled vault that hadn't been opened in over 200 years. Inside, they found exactly what the legends described: a collection of rare manuscripts, philosophical texts deemed heretical at the time, and private astronomical charts that challenged the church's view of the universe. It was a time capsule of forbidden knowledge, protected by a simple but brilliant trapdoor. For our 7th spot, we're traveling back in time to 1920s America, right in the middle of the Prohibition era. The government made alcohol illegal, but did that stop people from drinking? Absolutely not. Trapdoors became essential tools of the trade, under rugs, behind fake walls, built into the bar itself. When the lookout gave the raid signal, the bartender hit a secret lever or button. Instantly, a floor trapdoor flew open. Bottles of gin and whiskey swept into a chute to the sewer. In Chicago, one speakeasy had a trapdoor in the middle of the dance floor. A section of floor dropped away, patrons' drinks slid into a pit, and when police entered, everyone was drinking water. Today, many old buildings still hide secrets. Renovating bar basements reveals hidden rooms of dusty bottles. Alright, for number 6, we're heading to what might be the most haunted city in the world, Edinburgh, Scotland. Beneath the city's South Bridge lies a series of dark, damp, and terrifying chambers known as the Edinburgh Vaults. These were built in the 1780s to house taverns, workshops, storage space. But they quickly descended into a slum, becoming home to the city's poorest souls and a hotbed for crime. And according to legend, the only way into some of the most secret, dangerous parts was through hidden trapdoors. These vaults are a maze of stone archways, dark corridors, and they are seriously creepy. One of the most chilling legends involves the infamous body snatchers Burke and Hare. The story goes that they used trapdoors in the floors of taverns and homes above the vaults to drop their victims' bodies down into the darkness. From there, they could transport them through the labyrinthine tunnels to the university's medical school to sell for dissection, completely unseen. Today, you can tour some of these vaults and paranormal investigators flock to them because they are considered one of the most active supernatural hotspots on the planet. We're cranking up the history for number 5, heading to a place you might actually recognize, Alnwick Castle in England. If it looks familiar, it's because it was used as Hogwarts in the first 2 Harry Potter movies. But long before it was a school for wizards, it was a formidable medieval fortress. Towering walls, a moat, a terrifying dungeon with a classic nightmare-fuel trapdoor. It was the only way into the castle's dungeon, or oubliette, the French word meaning forgotten place. It's a heavy, iron-grated door that, when opened, reveals nothing but pure, pitch-black darkness below. There were no stairs, there was no ladder. Prisoners were simply dropped through the hole into the small, lightless cell below. Once you were in the oubliette, that was it. There was no way out. For number 4, we are going to the most famous house in America, the White House. For decades, rumors have swirled about secret passages, hidden rooms, even trapdoors. The idea of a trapdoor in the Oval Office is just too cool not to investigate. The most famous story involves a trapdoor supposedly hidden under the president's desk. The legend says the president could hit a secret button, a section of the floor would open up leading to a reinforced staircase that descends into the PEOC, the bunker deep beneath the White House. President Truman famously called the White House a glamorous prison. During his major renovation, there was ample opportunity to install security measures. It's the ultimate secret, hidden in plain sight. Next time you see the Oval Office, remember, somewhere in that room there's likely a hidden door to safety. At number 3, we're digging deep into the sands of Egypt to uncover the secrets of the pharaohs. The ancient Egyptians were masters of architecture and engineering, and when it came to protecting their tombs, they went to incredible lengths. They believed the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife depended on their body and their worldly treasures remaining undisturbed. To stop grave robbers, they designed their tombs to be deadly mazes filled with false passages. These weren't just simple wooden hatches. The Egyptians used massive stone blocks as trapdoors, sometimes weighing several tons. These were designed to slide into place or drop from the ceiling after the burial was complete, sealing the passageway forever. One of the most famous examples of this is in the Great Pyramid of Giza. Explorers have found a series of plug blocks and hidden shafts designed to thwart anyone trying to reach the king's chamber. Some theories suggest that certain shafts were designed as traps where a robber might crawl in, trigger a mechanism, and have a multi-ton granite block slide down and seal them in forever. The brilliance of these ancient engineers is just staggering. The trapdoors in the pyramids weren't just about hiding treasure, they were about protecting eternity itself. We're heading back to the Winchester Mystery House for our number 2 spot because this place is so unbelievably weird, it deserves a second mention. In one of the many hallways is a small, unassuming trapdoor in the ceiling. It even has a little latch on it. You'd assume it leads to an attic space or a crawl space, right? But if you got a ladder and unlatched it, it wouldn't swing open into a dusty attic. It would just stop. It's not a door to another space, just a door attached to the ceiling. By building a door that led nowhere, she created a spiritual dead end, a supernatural trap. This trapdoor is the ultimate symbol of the house's purpose. Not functional, not practical, driven by belief. And for the number 1 most mind-blowing trapdoor on our list, we have a story that is so crazy it could happen to any of us. We're not in a castle or a pyramid, we're in a regular New York City apartment. A renter noticed an uneven spot in his living room floor. He thought it was bad flooring, but one day he got curious. He pulled back the rug, found a faint square cut into the wood with a small finger hole. He pulled. The floor lifted. A hidden trapdoor. He grabbed a flashlight and peered down. Not a crawl space, a ladder leading down into a massive, creepy, forgotten basement. Cavernous space stretching under his apartment and likely the neighboring buildings too. He found old bottles, tools, and signs it might be a Prohibition-era cellar connecting buildings. He was living on top of a secret underground lair, unaware. The landlord didn't know, the superintendent didn't know. A sealed piece of history, rediscovered by an uneven floorboard. He basically gained a secret dungeon for a man cave. It's number 1 because it's real and relatable. Ultimate urban fantasy come to life. Imagine finding a trapdoor in your own home. What would you do? Sometimes the most incredible secrets hide right under our feet, just waiting for someone to pull back the rug. An absolutely epic discovery. And that is it. 10 of the most insane, mysterious, and mind-blowing trapdoors ever discovered. From the haunted vaults of Edinburgh to a secret basement in a New York apartment, the world is clearly full of hidden secrets. I have to know, which one of these surprised you the most? For me, it has to be the Winchester Mystery House door to nowhere. The level of dedication to confusing ghosts is just next level crazy. Let me know your favorite down in the comments below. I had my team searching for weeks to find these stories, and if you want us to do more deep dives into strange discoveries, mysteries, and hidden places, you know what to do. Smash that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel right now and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. We pour everything into these videos for you guys, and every single subscription means the world. Thank you all so much for watching. Seriously, you guys are the best. We couldn't do any of this without your support. Stay curious, keep exploring, and maybe check under your own rugs. You never know what you might find. We will see you in the next video.